Shortly after this wild reversal, we announced Ya Toyah being an official opener for Pigface tour. Ya Toyah roadie for this tour was Danesh Kothari, a great soul, friend, and super talented artist. First night was Baltimore soundstage. So basically, I went on stage straight from the plane to load them. Barely caught the local act, reddest ever, and their amazing set. Baltimore ruled. It revived me. I was not tired anymore, but was hungry as hell after the show.
I am Ya Toyah, and I am from Chicago. And I want you to give it up to Pigface!
Look at this.
I've heard great things about Atlanta's live music scene, but this was wild. A lot of people came to this one, and all seemed to really enjoy the show. It was a big stage, and that feeling of seeing everybody, not knowing anybody, yet this connection between the stage and the audience was very special. I was high on energy that night. Then we came to New Orleans. The show was at Southport Hall, Jefferson, and wow, how nice to be able to walk in short sleeve in mid-November. Of course, you cannot miss Café du Monde when you are in New Orleans. It was an awesome night.
Who wears these kinds of fucking socks, man?
It's for horse dick.
Horse dick.
Horse dick. Look
Horse
how
dick?
fucking giant.
It was my first time in Dallas, so I was excited to walk around and explore a little before loading in. Granada Theater is such a great, beautiful venue. It was awesome to perform with Pigface again. We had female powerhouse on stage that night. Leslie Rankin, also known as Ruby, and Betty X. Lips, tits, hips, power!
Show the camera some love. Ow! Oh, precious moments. Ew!
Elysium is a legendary venue and underground music scene in Austin. I've always wanted to visit, not to mention play there. Last minute we realized stage space is an issue, so I decided to play punk electro set on the floor like a rebel. And it was unforgettable. There was more and more people coming and filling the space. The intimate atmosphere of that night was just something very, very special.
Yes, I found the shower on tour. In Tulsa.
Finally, a day off. Tulsa is currently experiencing a cool revival. There is a program for qualifying artists to come and live in Tulsa for a year and be paid like 10 grand with housing expenses covered, etc. All to add to this artsy and amazing community. It's pretty tempting, actually.
Anyway, I'll tell you, if you don't know about me, I'll tell you about me in a minute. But before I get to that,
Dance.
I was to Kansas City before, back in May, on tour with Swear Machine. I missed the city. It was cool, we got to spend Thanksgiving there. We got the best catered food and love was in the air. After Record Bar, there was after show with Project 44 in the Riot Room, another great venue in Kansas City. It was so fun, we almost didn't make it for the bus call.
Beautiful.
Welcome to Minnesota. Snow, snow, snow. Everywhere. But yeah, first and last time I was in Minneapolis was in April during Code Blue tour. And I learned that there's so much more to this place than snow. I could actually live here, it is so nice. Big highlights, Taco Libre with their machete tacos. Well, we don't have this in Chicago. Code Blue coffee and people. Look what he made for me. Ya Toyah logo sign glowing in the dark. Well, what can I say? It's cool to be back home.
Oh, kissy.
Good. It's. Hold on, let me get this one clean. See, I'm all clean for you. The first one's a little fat, but.
Thalia Hall is one of the most amazing venues in the city. It was built in 1892, and there is a story. It has been haunted. All I sensed was good vibes, though.
Ticket. Sign in the ticket. Hell yeah. Awesome.
So yeah, this whole tour was quite run. There was much more to it, but this is what we got footage-wise to share with you. Thanks to all the venues, crew guys, for their hard work. Big thanks to promoters, to amazing merch people, to bus drivers, to tour managers, to Pigface crew, Ya Toyah crew, and mostly to all of you who came out to support live music. Spread the disease.
You want